man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, let's talk about Inoue defeating Jason Maloney in 7 rounds. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate the love, support. And, yeah, it was a good fight. Maloney definitely didn't lay down in this fight. And check out our fight reaction playlist as well, too. He fought with heart. I watched this fight while watching the Tank card. And I think right when Inoue knocked him out, it might have been in early rounds or right before the Tank fight. But, you know, Inoue is just a problem, bro. Him and Naoya got to fight. All right, that's a fight I would love to go to, love to see, right? But in this fight, Maloney got hit with like a couple jabs early on, and it looked like he got hit with some hard straight rights. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he was just, his nose and his face just started to turn red. Just from jabs. Inoue can really, really punch. You know, when you, a guy throwing jabs and your face is just turning red. I mean, he hit him so hard the back of his neck turned red. Look here, man, I'm not going to lie to you. And Maloney was trying to outbox him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know, I haven't seen Maloney fight a lot. I don't know exactly what his game plan or what he usually fight like, but he was on his bike after he got hit with a couple jabs. And he started to stick and move, and Inoue just patiently walked him down, cut the ring off. And at some point, you know, he kept working up and down. And Maloney was throwing punches. Don't get me wrong. He didn't come in there and lay down like no punk. He was throwing punches. He was throwing them in bunches. He was coming off the jab. He was sticking and moving, making the Inoue reset. But he was throwing them get-off-me punches. They weren't no punches that he was punching through the target with conviction. Those were just punches to keep Inoue, make him reset and turn him and make him just, you know, throw him off his rhythm. And Maloney was a game dog. He was. He was a game dog, but Inoue just worked up and down. And you kind of seen Tank did that last night. He worked up and down. And the reason you work up, the reason you work down is to really make your opponent stationary. So you can beat the head all day. You know, you can beat that head all day. And some people can take the brain damage in the short term. When you're talking about long-term brain damage, you know, that's what it is. But to the body, it takes the stamina and the legs from the fighter, so he got to stand and fight you. If he don't stand and fight you in the beginning of the fight, that ain't what he's trying to do. So, you know, Inoue was working up and down, touching the body, and Maloney was just head hunting, throwing some get-off-me punches, and Inoue just kept calmly walking him down, calmly using the jab. You know, he was really working last night. You know, Maloney was sticking and moving, trying to do his thing. And then that's a hell of a fight to take when you moving up. You know, that dude fought that brother when he was moving up. That's tough. And I think he underestimated the power. And a lot of opponents did that with Manny Pacquiao. You know, they underestimated Manny Pacquiao's power. And Inoue, I'm telling you, before I keep going on, I'm telling you, he was jabbing this dude. A couple jabs in the first round, his nose was red. The back of his neck was red. That dude can really punch. Really punch. And then, you know, he dropped him like, what, the 6th round? I think he stopped in his 5th round. I think he dropped him. And he just couldn't take it. He simply just couldn't take it, bro. You know, Maloney, Corden, look, you know, a lot of these dudes that small, man. I remember somebody was telling me, Bruce Lee said you shouldn't compete in combat sports if your core ain't strong, if it ain't real strong. And that's kind of what it is, man. A lot of these dudes, I looked at Tank core last night. I looked at Maloney's stomach last night. And these dudes don't got the strongest, they don't have the strongest cores. And what you got to understand, your legs and your cores, where your real power come from. You know? So, you know, Maloney need to do some sit-ups, some crunches, strengthen that core. But, you know, it ain't bad to lose to the pinnacle of the division. In my opinion, there's only one dude that can whoop on him at 118, and that's Naoya. I think Magic Mike, he get them both a run for his money, but I don't think he can handle that power that they dishing out. Them dudes dishing out, Naoya and Inoue dishing out real grade A power. But Maloney got dropped. He got up. What was that, about the 5th round? He got up. get on up now. He got up. Gotta give credit to him. A lot of guys wouldn't have got up. He got up. I think he fought for almost 2 more rounds. And then Inoue just stopped him. He couldn't take it no more. Just too much power, too much speed, too much skill. And then remember Nonito Donaire, who came in 20 pounds heavier than him on fight night, he broke his orbital bone. So I'm not sure if Inoue suffered another injury. I don't think he did, but Maloney moved up and fought the best. He wasn't looking for no more victory. He wasn't looking to go into survival mode. Neither. He was moving, but he still was punching. That's what you gotta salute to these dudes. You gotta salute to these dudes that's moving up and fighting the pinnacle of the division. In the lower weight classes, they do it because they don't earn as much money. Him to move up and fight that guy, I tip my hat off to Jason Maloney. He didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? And that was supposed to be when Casimiro and Inoue fought last night. But Bob Ram didn't put the money up. But Maloney got a lot of other opponents. Tite still around. Donaire still around. Donaire and Oblali supposed to be fighting pretty soon. I mean, so he got Magic Mike, Joshua Greer still around. Just because you lost to Inoue, once they drop them belts, he gonna get another shot for sure. Maloney showed a lot of heart, and I'm starting to like what I see from the young fighters, and some of these smaller fighters, man. They really risking. They're really taking a risk. They ain't running from the smoke. These young cats, Shakur, Ryan, Gervonta. Sometimes Gervonta do run from the smoke. I can't put them in there. But Shakur and Colbert, they run into the smoke. They run into the smoke. So you gotta tip your hat off to those brothers for fighting the best, or attempting to fight the best. But Inoue was just too much, and you got to see he patient. He walking this dude down, this dude on his toes, and Inoue flat-footed. Just walking him down, cutting the ring off, picking his shots. That dude don't waste no shots. You know what I'm saying? He can put the punches together a little bit. So, Maloney was sitting there trying to stick and move, and pretty much, I'm happy he didn't go into survival mode. He didn't. That brother did not go into survival mode. That boy was sticking and moving. He was trying to fight, trying to land some punches, but he was throwing them get off me punches. He wasn't throwing those I'm here to beat you punches. Even though his mind and his heart wanted to beat him, but his body couldn't carry out the mission. So but yeah, like I said before with Jason Maloney, I don't think he's moving back down. I don't see that happening, but I can see a scenario where maybe he go find Tite, maybe he went to fight the winner of Oblali and Nonito Donaire down the line. Magic Mike, especially since Magic Mike fought on Top Rank. So Luis Donaire gone from that division. I don't think he can make the weight no way. But that's just for him, he got options in the lower weight classes, and he just got options. Unfortunately, for him, he took some punishment last night. And it's okay. For the Inoue moving forward, Casimiro is the fight to make. He could fight Magic Mike. Casimiro had an Al Heyman boxing hat on, so, I don't know if he gonna come back to the other side, but if he don't come back, then that Inoue fight ain't gonna happen with Casimiro. But he got Magic Mike playing you. He can fight him. I don't know if he want to get every belt in the division. Not sure how they spread out, but I know he don't have every belt right now. Because Casimiro got a belt, so that's the fight to make for him. But he could easily move up to 122 pounds. People want to see him fight Rigondeaux. That'd be a good fight. I think Rigondeaux is just too old at this point. In his prime, that would be a really, really good fight. It might be a pick'em fight between Inoue and Rigondeaux. But remember, Nonito Donaire gave him hell. But people say if Nonito Donaire gave him hell, what would Rigondeaux do? But it's just styles make fights. Donaire came in 20 pounds heavier fight night, and Inoue had some issues with his size, and Inoue and Rigondeaux, they sat there and they fought the best their whole career. They fought their best the whole entire career. You don't get that all the time, man. I wish more fighters fought their best the whole entire career, but that was an anomaly that you can get where a guy moving up is going to fight the best and he come to win. Mikey jumped up 1 or 2 weight classes, depending how you look at it, and he didn't come to win. Maloney came to win last night, but I want to see a Inoue and Casimir fight next. If I can't get that, I'll take Magic Mike. I'll take him moving up to fight Rick and Dial at 22. Luis Neri is there. People talking about Luis Neri can beat him. I'm taking all money. All money. I'm taking Luis Neri. But hey, let me know what you guys think about the Inoue and Maloney fight, about the review. I'll go live and talk about it a little bit later. Don't forget to be on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All my social media links are in the description. So hit me up. We got a Facebook group as well. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time we gone.